So then, you saw her going in the oven, being sprayed. She's back. This is the moment. This is the moment where it all starts coming together. We have a brand new frame. I've got to get inside because I want to see what she looks like. Re-welded, shot blast, powder coated. Oh, look. She's beautiful. Yes! Come on! So here we are then, about halfway through, well, more than halfway through, 3/4 of the way through. The engine's in. We've got to the wheel stage now. We've put the suspension in today, put the swing arm back on. But we couldn't put the original wheels on because the original wheels, one of them got the rear wheel, is pretty much indicative of what the bike was like when we bought it. 15 years old, 93 model, starting to corrode through, the spokes were gone, and really in a bad state of repair, sort of probably an accident waiting to happen. We have now this baby. Brand new stainless steel wheel, spokes as well, rebuilt. We've also replaced all of the bearings. One of the two of the bearings seemed a bit dodgy, and it seems silly to take a wheel out and not do a full job on it, so we've done that. Bearings both sides on this. It wasn't just the back, it was the front. These not as bad, but if you're going to replace one, you might as well replace them both. Stainless steel, new bearings, going to put some new seals on here as well and get them up and running, and we should be on the next stage.
Rob wanted to spend the remainder of the budget on the engine, so I completely ignored him and spent it on paint and stickers. That green and purple had to go. I decided on my design, and it was down to the sign writers to make it all happen. It's amazing to watch these guys work. Slowly but surely, my design appeared before my very eyes. With the final stickers applied, it was time to put a coat of lacquer on to stop them peeling off. And then it was time to put it all back together again. Now, as Rob was sulking about the engine, he told me I had to do it myself, so I did. Putting this bike back together was really therapeutic, because this bike was in a worse state than I was. But it just shows you, with a little help, care, attention and hard work, you can fix anything. And it got me thinking, all these things Rob's getting me to do were really taking my mind off all my worries.
Done. So 3 months down the line then, and what have we achieved? I've passed my test, I've bought a bike, I've stripped it down, and I've rebuilt it again. All of that, completely and utterly a journey, but I still have got to go on the trip, and I don't even know where I'm going.
I need to ask some questions, obviously, as to likes of where you're going, what sort of climate it's going to be, what type of bike.
I can't tell you in front of him, but
Right.
he's definitely going to be doing some long distances.
Yeah.
He's going to be hot, he's going to be cold, he's going to be going off-road, and a fair bit of motorway riding as well.
I suppose the appropriate gear might be associated with the word adventure. Now we call that the Cayenne Pro, and the Pro defines the fact that it is for good, hardy, possibly professional use.
So it'd be good on the road, off the road, hot, cold.
Just about everywhere. I mean, we have had people who've travelled the world who literally sleep in it.
So kitted out in new gear, we said goodbye to our friend Wayne.
Thank God they've gone.
And then Rob told me I needed to learn to ride off-road, and he knew just the man.
Do you know, I realised something? Do you know what day it is today?
Friday.
Do you know what date it is today?
The 13th.
It's Friday the 13th. I've never done this before, so I'm now thinking, I'm under pressure because we've got to leave.
Yeah.
And I'm now thinking, oh no. So the contact lens has just come out. Oh, it's all going wrong. Do you know, I'm knackered already. I'm a bit gone anyway. Yeah? Gloves, hat, jacket, key, me, rucksack, dog indoors. All the gear, no idea. First major trip out for me and Rob, with all our bits and pieces. And we're going to Wales because we've been told it's probably a good idea that I learn to ride off-road. Now we have to consider that I've only just learned to ride on-road for the last 4 months, so this is going to be really interesting. Oh my God. When they said we were going camping in Wales, they didn't say they were going to drop us in the middle of nowhere.
Forgot to tell you, the haunted farm is just over there.
Oh, fantastic.
About just quarter of a mile, that's all.
You're right. You're right. That's just.
You did well.